Hi everybody, it's the Fragrant Jock here with another honest opinion. Today's honest opinion is on one that I seen at a discount on one of the, I think it was Nishane, we're doing a really good deal on it. And I thought it was too good to miss. It really was a good price. Normally priced about $250 for 100 mls, and I think it was going for 100 nods. So I thought, you know what, I hadn't bought a lot and I thought I'll try it. I could always sell it on and still get my money back. But today's honest opinion is on this Nishane Eggy. Now, the pronunciation varies depending on what review you see, but I think it's Eggy. It's the name they take for the Strait in the Aegean, between Turkey and Greece, I think. I've actually been in a cruise in the Aegean Sea. It was very rough, but it's a beautiful place. I think it was Marimus I was in. But anyway, this is 100 mls. I put some in a atomizer and I kind of macerated it in the fridge for a small time, and I've kept the bottle in my cupboard. I've tried it a few times and I would agree with a couple of the reviewers, Stephen for Adolescents as well. Every time I wear it, I seem to get different smells, and I would agree with that. It's quite citrusy, and then other times you smell it's quite minty. It just, you know, it changes quite a lot, but it's a very, very nice scent. It really does smell good. This wouldn't offend anybody, this smell. It's an easy to please smell. I'm not saying it's going to be a massive compliment getter or anything like that, but it really is a lovely smell, and it's extract, so I've tried it a few times and I could still smell it on my clothes well end of the day, so it lasts for quite a long time, and most of the Nishanes do. I've tried Hassivat, and that was one of my first ones I got, which is, it's almost like chopping a pineapple at the top of the root. It really is a lovely fragrance and lasts ages. And I've tried Annie, I sold that on, that was nice as well, but just a wee bit too sweet for me. This has got a bit of sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. I would say it slightly leans masculine, but you know, anybody could get away with it. It really is a lovely fragrance, and I would say any age as well, and it's the usual in the Nishane. Sorry, the presentation in these boxes are lovely. It's like a sleeve and it sits there in the silhouette, and you usually get the card with it and it will tell you the notes, and the notes in this is, if I can see them, anise, yuzu, violet leaf, basil, mint, cardamom, licorice, and oil balm. Hard one to say, but it really is a lovely fragrance. This is just like a wee postcard you get. Oil banum or oil banum. Oil banum it is. Cardamom, mint, licorice, basil or basil, anise, yuzu, and violet leaf. Yuzu, I think, is a type of fruit. It's almost like a lemon. But what I get out of this, it changes all the time. I do get it quite citrusy, easy to wear, and then sometimes I get this kind of bubblegum, kind of minty, almost like Jean-Paul Gaultier's La Malle. But nothing, I'm not saying it's anything like that. This is a refined fragrance, it really is. I mean, I would say to anybody, get a sample of this before you shell out, because a 50 ml bottle will probably set you back £170. It'll last you a while, but I would say before you buy that, shop around, try and get a sample. If you can't get a sample, then if you do buy a bottle, maybe look in the Facebook groups, you'll maybe get something there. But as I say, I get this in a deal. It's just your luck. You just keep looking and something will pop up. Might be on eBay. You might get a sample on eBay. Just look at the feedback and make sure it's 100% and you kind of trust them. There is quite a lot of trusting persons on eBay, so they're not all scammers or fakes. I've sold stuff on there myself. Anyway, as I say, it's a really lovely fragrance. It changes for me all the time. I was quite pleased because I didn't know what to expect. You know, I went for the deal and I didn't know what to expect. And then I was pleased when I got it, because you know what it's like. You can sometimes be so disappointed, but I wasn't with this. I'll do a review in the next couple of days of the Immortals, which is Zaroff, and I was eager to get that one as well, because I looked at some of the notes and I thought that would be really good. It didn't disappoint me, but I was slightly disappointed with it, because I've tried a couple of his. He's a really nice guy. I get some feedback from him in one of my reviews. Really nice guy, great history. His mum was involved in the wardrobe stuff for Dynasty and Dallas and programs like that in the 1980s, and they were massive. So he's got a great history, and he is down to earth. George, his name is. He's really down to earth. As I say, I done a review on his very first aftershave, I think it was Porom or whatever, and he actually got back to me and said to me the history. I looked into his history, and he says he was quite pleased with that, and that did, you know, I enjoyed that feedback that he gave me. That was quite nice of him to do that. Really down to earth guy. Anyway, as I say, getting back to this Iggy, or whatever you need to pronounce it, the way you pronounce it, Iggy, it could be that as well. Anyway, it really is a non-offensive scent. Really lovely for the summer, and I would say any time, because it projects and lasts quite well, but I'd say it's more for the summer than the colder months. But you get away with it any time, especially indoors. But it really is a lovely fragrance, and worth trying. If you've got the budget to get this, I would say definitely. But if you're a wee bit short or whatever, try it, get a sample. Okay, but I hope everybody's well. Bye for now.